Welcome back to the Spotlight Reviewing Station. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Barricade figure. But before we take a look at him, let's put him aside for a moment so we can take a good look at the packaging. It's partake of every single video review on this channel, up close in your face. So we have the character's name right there, Decepticon logo, which represents his faction, Studio Series number 41 of this wave, Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy, ages 8 and plus, Hasbro's logo, Takara Tomi's logo, Transformers, there's the Misaligned Generations logo. On this side, we got the promotional artwork for Transformers Siege. There's the authentic Transformers logo, which, to remind you, if it doesn't say authentic, it's a knockoff. Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy. On this side of the packaging, we have Barricade. Looks awesome. Very lovely artwork. Deluxe Class. On the back of the packaging, we have the figure in his computerized form, showcasing the vehicle and the robot mode. Looks pretty good. 14 steps of transformation. Here's a look at some Battle Masters. There's a bunch of information down below the box. There's our sad onion face. Here's the bottom of the box with the barcode right there. Alright, that's going to do it for the box. Bring back in the figure. And so let's start this off by taking a look at the instructions here that Barricade comes with. And there they go. Barricade also includes some pistols here, which can be attached to his car mode at the front, just like this. There we go. But as far as I can tell, from messing with this figure for a while now, this seems to be the only place that these guns can actually be attached to for storage in vehicle form. So we'll go ahead and remove them now and take a look at the car mode, which is pretty much just a straight up repaint of Deluxe Prowl from Wave 1 of Siege. That's not to say that's a bad thing, because I do love the purple that's being reflected here on the camera. Look at that vibrant color, so nice. The light bar is made out of that same purple plastic, with the inside being painted red. It doesn't really pop as much as it does on Prowl, which I'll show real quickly. As you can see, Prowl's here is done out of a clear plastic, which is painted over, completely sprayed at the bottom with red. The purple here, so vibrant. And of course, the wheels are done in that nice purple clear plastic, where you can actually see that they did spray the hubcaps at the front in black. And then we got some Cybertronian messages here on the door, and that's for both sides. And I'm pretty convinced that this says police. Here's a look at the back of the car. There's not much to really say here. There's no tail lights because this is a Cybertronian vehicle, so it's not really needed. But we do have some headlights at the front that are painted up in silver. Got a very menacing looking Decepticon symbol there at the front of the hood, and we got some battle damage going on here. Now, the direction that this is actually spray painted on, it kind of looks as if he was driving backwards and ran up against either an Autobot on the road or the wall. The way that this is sprayed on here, this is not a straight on collision. It just doesn't look right. But oh well, that's just minor nitpicking. It's still a nice touch. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some size comparisons real quickly so we can move on. So here is Decepticon Barricade compared to his other mold counterpart, which is Prowl. And we have, for a viewing here, Deluxe Barricade from the Studio Series. Transformation is pretty simple. Again, this is just a straight up repaint of Deluxe Prowl, but we're going to go through it anyway, so let's go ahead and do it. First thing I like to do is open up the doors, just so we have some room here to flip out the arms, like that. And then we can bring them all the way out now. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and separate the back section of the car here, which are going to be the legs for robot mode, and swing them down like that. Then we can flip the toes like that. Go ahead and bring out the back heel spurs for the figure and split the legs apart. Make sure that this is out all the way so he can stand up just right. Swing the waist section around like so. Then we're going to come in here, and on this little tab right here, we're going to pop out the chest piece, or should I say the lower abdomen piece. And then we should be able to swing this all out like this. So we got enough space here to bring down the panel here for the hood of the car, and we're going to slot it right into this hole here, just like this, like that. But not all the way, so that way when I bring this back out again, we've got enough clearance that his head will actually clear this hole here and wouldn't ram up against the front of the car which is sometimes a hit or a miss. And right now it's looking like a miss. All right, let's try something else then. We'll just bring that down a little bit more, and then we should be able to, there we go, get it through. Tab it in here at the abdomen. Make sure that's in there, like so. Okay, looking nice. And we can swing the arms back at the shoulders to line them up properly. Swing down his arms. Make sure these are up. Okay, adjust the wings to your liking. And then we just gotta stand him upright. It's Deluxe Barricade in his robot mode, and it's okay. Yeah, I love the colors. That really makes this figure pop, but I kind of feel like they kind of missed certain areas on this guy. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like this little piece here, what looks like the representation of a belt, should be painted in black. And I think it's also on the back here. Yes, on the packaging they do showcase that it's actually painted up. And you can see the forearms are actually painted as well. So everything that I was going to complain about here with the paint application that's lacking thereof really was on the prototype. And that's a bit of a drawback. But I gotta say, it's an easy fix. I can take care of that myself with a little time and effort. But for now, let's just move on. So let's take a good look at the only thing that is not a repaint of the figure, and that is the head sculpt. This is so different from Prowl's. It looks very nice. It is a very lovely head sculpt that definitely represents the menacing Barricade in all of his glory here. And once again, there's that Decepticon symbol which makes up the chest. Looks very good. Some very nice slanted headlights here, which gives it a nice evil look. Everything about this figure screams evil, especially the very lovely purple plastic, which actually on the inside is painted up in silver. Alright, let's go into articulation on the guy. He has a ball joint at the head, but it is limited due to the sculpting of the chin. You can't get any real up and down, but you can get a full 360 if you want. We have a hinge joint at the shoulders, and this area, the shoulder pads do move as well. And we can also swing it around a full 360. We got bicep swivel cut. We have single jointed elbows that does get 9 degrees of bend. We have wrist rotation, which is a very nice touch to any deluxe figure. We also have a waist swivel cut due to transformation. The hips are on ball joints, so you can get this much kicking forward at the legs and that much going back with no restrictions at all. And you can pull off a very lovely JCVD split, so there's your still quality. People enjoy it. There's also a thigh swivel cut, as you can see. We got single jointed knees that due to transformation can get way more than 9 degrees of bend. And we got some lovely ankle rocker pivot, and you can also swing it up and down a little bit for some toe movement. Now, as for the blasters that Barricade comes with, you have options. If you want to put them right back in place at the front of the car, which means you should never be able to take them off anyway when you go about transforming the guy, you can do that. It's optional. But you can also put them in any other place that actually has those ports, which are common with the War for Cybertron figures. As you can see, you've got that option. You have some on the forearms, which is nice. But what I like to do is I like him holding his blasters in hand, which you can do. Believe it or not, yes, these tabs actually do fit into a circular hole, which is pretty good. It's a nice touch, and there you go. Barricade is armed and ready to take out some Autobots. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. We're going to dare to compare with... Here's Deluxe Barricade with Deluxe Prowl and Studio Series Barricade. Go ahead and jot up another winner in my books. It's a straight up repaint like I've been saying throughout this video, but you know, the retooling for the head is very lovely. I love the paint applications, the purple and the black. Even the dull gray plastic on the figure kind of blends in as well with this touch, so it's a nice overall representation of a somewhat Generation 1 Barricade that we always wanted apparently. He's slacking their ad with the black in the paint application department. There really isn't that much when it comes to paint on this figure, so it's something that I am going to have to touch up myself, and I'll do that on my own time, and I might do a follow-up video showcasing it if you want me to. Regardless though, if you can find this figure, my might I recommend you pick him up. He is a nice addition to your Decepticons, which again are slacking thereat. Because if there's one thing I don't like about Transformer toys, it's that the Autobots are always outnumbering the Decepticons when it comes to characters that are being made in figure form. With that said though, yes, again, Barricade is a must-have in my opinion, and I mean, I can't stop looking at that purple. That purple really on my camera just pops, it glows. Man, if this really turns out this way when this is uploaded onto my YouTube channel, man, you guys are in for a real treat there. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. There's not much else to say here, so if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Hit it down below in the comment section of the video. If you like today's video review, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to give me a sub up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Don't forget to throw in the towel. And until next time, my friends, this is Red's Power signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you whenever you see me.